All right, guys. My name is Paul Brumbaugh. And, well, Paul Brumbaugh. Wow, I even messed up my own name. Holy. I think that's really just a testament to the stuff I've been ingesting this afternoon. My name is Paul Brumbaugh, and we're here at edgestudiosonline.com. And I'm sitting with a good friend of mine, Hence Singleton. How you doing, Hence?
I'm very good, very high, but very good.
Good. I'm glad that you're doing very well and that you're very high because you're taking Bart.
Yep. Don't drink. I don't smoke and drive anymore because of some dumb shit that I've done. So,
like parking your car and not remember where it is?
No, I parked my car, locked my keys in my car, called AAA. They came out. Asked me which one was my car. I said blue BMW. He gonna tell me the one with the windows down.
This one right here? Yeah.
And he charged me for coming out there, man.
Oh, yeah, he did.
That was some bullshit. He charged me $50 to tell me my window was down. I would have figured it out eventually.
Well, that's funny. So you've been, like a lot of us, just coming out of this pandemic now, and like everybody else, you had to reinvent yourself.
Yeah, man, it's been different, staying at home, for the last 3 years with my wife. You can tell I really love her because, I'm not up for murder charges. But, it was really cool. I got a chance to dabble with one of my favorite things, marijuana, and I've come up with several different products that I've come up with over the, last 3 years, because I started using different products because I don't want to only smoke. I want to, be able to, ingest something and be able to do something with my life instead of sitting at home.
Right.
Nailed. But, it's been a pretty cool learning experience with this, pandemic because, you learn more about people, how to stay away from their ass. Social
well, yeah, even you just said your wife, especially the people you live and love, right?
Yeah, you get a deeper understanding of what marriage really is, and
well, just relationships in general, right?
Yeah, not being shallow the way I used to be. You have to really confront. I'm actually stuck in this house with somebody else, and got to make the best of it.
Right.
And she actually, learning. Because my wife is Chinese, okay, first generation Chinese, and finding out about their culture is totally different than anything I've ever done. So we had a chance to really get to know each other and find out what makes each other tick, and what makes me tick with her is her lack of playing tennis the proper way.
Right.
But I tell you one thing I've done that made my tennis game a lot better. I started using some of my CBD oil and my THC oil before I go play.
Oh, really?
And
okay.
It makes the game a lot more interesting, I tell you. Because, most people used to didn't like playing with me because, they thought I was an asshole because, I'm too competitive.
Right.
Taking this, they're like, hey, is that a different guy over there? That's not Hence, is it? No, there's no way. He hasn't told me he was going to jam my racket up my ass.
Jeez. So now we are live on all three platforms. We're on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook Live. I've put out the Facebook chat. Feel free to throw out any questions or comments that you guys have during normal interview time, and we might even address it. You might even see your question right there on screen with us, so that'll be cool.
Sweet.
So now reinventing yourself as a comedian, and also this new sideline. I mean, it's a new but old sideline for you. You've been an advocate for cannabis for years.
Yes, since 95.
Right.
I've really been talking about it because, there's so many, no jokes aside, all jokes aside, but, cannabis should have been, medically, put out there a long time ago, and it should have been used recreational because there's this big thing going on now with the police department, being able to use cannabis off hours.
Right.
They should be able to because, they drink alcohol. Alcohol makes you more, intense, more pumped up. You're ready to slap the shit out somebody if you, a couple drinks. But after a couple hits of some good weed.
Yeah, nobody's ready to get into a fight or confront or let's just all talk it out, and before you know it, we're hugging it out.
Exactly. Or smoking one together.
Which so that's changed.
Yeah.
You can't really smoke as much with people, or if you do, everybody's smoking off their own device, or everybody's got their own joint. You've always been that guy that has a pre-roll ready to go.
Oh, yeah. Always.
So I know it's almost quick draw. You had one there. You have one ready to go there.
Always. Keep me a 6-pack.
They keep you a 6-pack at all times. Yeah, always keep one within reach, right? And so now with this new sideline and doing this, and there's been a lot of changes between what you do as far as your comedy.
Yeah.
Right? And so how has the pandemic affected your comedy?
Oh, it's made it a lot deeper, I think, looking at society, because you get to find out with a pandemic, you get to find out how shitty and how good people really are. And you find out their worth right away. Right, because, after a certain amount of time, people start showing their true colors.
Well, okay, so there's one thing. So people talk, politics sucks. No matter what side of the fence you're on, politics sucks. Doesn't matter if you're on the left or the right. I guess I lean more left than right. Mine curves to the left, if you know what I mean. So my politics, folks, my politics. Don't even read that into that. But it kind of mine lean to the left, but even the right. So anyway, at least someone like the right, and I'll take the alt-right right now, Trump. At least with someone like Trump, you know where he stands. It's not like there's a mystery about him. It's not like you go, oh, I wonder what he's all about, that little guy of mystery. I like that guy. He always makes you, no.
No, he's a snake, man, so you know what a snake's going to do.
Right.
If you've been around a snake too long, he's going to bite you.
Right.
You can't be upset because that's what a snake does.
Right. And so when you see people like that, I just go, oh, okay, cool. It's kind of like when you see a fucking drunk driver on the road. Not only do you call whatever it is, Amber Alert people, and say, hey, by the way, there's a drunk driver on the road, 911. But you also get the fuck away from him and stay in your lane and go past him.
Yeah. Quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to them, they're going to drag you down. You're going to find yourself drinking with them. And then next thing you know, you're both going to be in the same accident. It's like, fuck, man. It's like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Right.
And a lot of these people that are jumping on this Trump bandwagon are just people that want to just start some shit anyway.
It's the whole, okay, so politics has always left a bad taste in my mouth. I mean, I'm a product of the 60s, child of the 70s, and I was raised not to talk about politics or religion. I was told to be in the dark, which in some ways it's great. I guess ignorance is bliss in some ways. But then the other thing is you can't. At some point, you have to get to the point of where you have to be civically involved in your life, at least in the decisions that affect you and your family, right? And so I find myself being that person that goes, okay, I understand where they're at. I don't want to have any part of them. So that's why I think I'm in support of a third party.
Yeah, so am I.
I don't know what that, because I'm not a libertarian. I'm not an independent. I guess I'm an independent. I would definitely cherry pick on some things, but the worst thing about Washington is the same thing that's bad about the film industry in LA. It's corrupt.
Yeah. What's wrong with Washington is too many people got with lobbyists. Lobbyists put money in their pockets,
right.
And then all of a sudden they got fucking amnesia.
Right, and same thing with Hollywood. I think there's a lot of talent there, but I think there's a lot of bought and sold souls.
Yeah. Look at Margie Taylor Greene. Now she talked all this shit for the last, 3 years? And now that she's coming up on her on re-election,
right,
now her tone has changed. Oh, I never said anything about those little gay kids. I love gay kids. No, you bitch. You sat up there and talked all this stuff. Sorry about the language.
No, it's okay. Hey, by the way, Facebook, we said it's not listed for children, so but kids should know.
Yeah. I mean, these politics, these Republicans, they're sitting up here trying to follow the Trump bandwagon.
Well, that's
and
what
it's
I mean.
going to end.
They are so bad. I mean, what is it? DeSantis in Florida.
DeSantis.
What the no gay
Yeah, he's
law?
gay as self. DeSantis.
And
is
then
so,
now he's doing the thing where he's taking it out on Disney.
Mickey Mouse?
On Mickey. He's taking it out. Oh.
Mickey's been around a long time, Ron.
Right.
He's going to go, oh, Ronnie.
Well, okay, so Disney brings a lot of money to that state.
Yeah. If they're the largest employer in their state, if they pull up stakes or if they shut down, Ron's fucked.
Oh, I'm telling you. So
if I owned Disney, I say, okay, you want to play like that? We're shutting down.
right.
Their tourist dollars would drop to zero because everybody can't go to Miami and look at Luke's girls. Oh, shake that booty. I mean, I was there. Wow, that's a different place.
So I want to look at some of your products here, but I'm gonna pull it up slowly because otherwise I'm holding it up to the camera and that's hella ghetto. You know how I am, right?
No, you said pull it up slowly.
Yeah, well, you just like that part of it, right? Okay,
Watch me
that.
rise.
Yeah, look at me right here. No, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull it up slowly, as in I want to bring up a camera so that your product looks good, bro.
Oh, well, thank you. You can do a number of things with cannabis besides you can ingest it. I made some infused coconut oil.
Right.
Just so you could put it on your crepes. My sister-in-law showed me this. She made us some crepes, put this coconut cannabis oil on there. I was like, wow, this is incredible. So I went bananas and just started making everything from candy, lip balm. I made 2 different kind of pain creams that you rub on, and it's been a blast.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this, which is great because.
Thing I like for people to know is, if you have anxiety, this is something that's really cool because I've tested out because I usually sweat like hell before I go on stage. And I take that before I go on stage. I'm not high. I'm not high, but I'm balanced. And my mind is a little bit more free and stable and focused. That's why we call it focus. And it gets your stuff out there.
Okay, so, all right, so what I want you to do is tell me about your product that you have in front of you.
This one is the fun one. This is THC syrup that I made myself. You can add it into sodas, which Paul and I have done. I have a buble with strawberry and cannabis syrup.
Right.
I also have some infused cannabis candy, which is off the chain. I got people all over the country that's getting this from me.
Okay.
The main thing they like is the focus. I have a couple friends back home.
Which is this here also?
Yes. I have a couple friends back home that use it, and they say they write more. I have a friend that builds cars. He uses it for his RC cars. He stays focused on that.
Well, I think it's working because, look, it's even keeping my camera focused.
And
I'm sorry, go ahead.
by using it when I write, when I'm writing comedy, I've written, I want to say at least in the last 2 weeks, about 100 new jokes. I mean, it's just they're falling out of my head like, teeth fall out of a meth head. And then you have your basic, your CBD. That's good for keeping you calm, putting you to sleep, helps with your endocrine system. It's incredible. I even got lip balm that I'm making. This is the prototype bottle. I just can't get the damn labels to stick. But that's going to be...
Well, stop using zigzags as your label.
Well, you lick them. You lick from one end, you remember, and it's done.
It's gummed on one end, so that's the lip bombed.
Yeah, lipped bombed. Whoops. That's how high I am. These two right here, this is cannabis. This is CBD cream that you use for pain. Right. And this is one I used with Salon Paws mixed in with it.
And this one has like a, what is it? Peppermintas?
Peppermint Paws.
Peppermint Paws. Okay, cool. And then you get your piece of chocolate I gave you.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to infuse that later.
You got your own little goodie bag.
Oh, yeah. You got to take a goodie bag with you when you're going somewhere. You always bring someone nice gifts, to show your appreciation that, especially for bringing me on the show and especially for inviting me out to the Redwood City Hub Redwood City. God, I'm talking like you now, Paul.
See, I told you can't say your own name. Watch out.
So yeah, make sure you guys get out there. What is it? Every other Wednesday, check us out.
Right, every other Wednesday, and it's from 8 to about 9:30.
Yep, and he's going to have me headlining next month, folks. So get out there. It's going to be off the chain.
It is.
Yes, because my 6 weeks is over, son.
Right.
I'm ready to get it done. And this is the soda.
There you go. And there's the soda. Now you just added you add your THC syrup to pretty much anything now. We've added it to your soda water today, and it just added an extra little
kick. Oh, yeah. I was loaded when I came over because I had this in my coffee.
Right.
I had some of that in my coffee this morning, and that just balances everything out. So,
do you find yourself smoking as much or less?
A lot less.
Right.
A lot less,
And so how's that been for your lungs?
I play tennis every day, so I teach tennis and I play. So I'm always
have you noticed the difference between smoking less?
More energy.
More energy.
Yeah. I'm not, potatoed at home. So
right.
I'm not like the Russians, potato.
Now it looks like you're marketing this stuff. How do we get our hands and get it on our hands?
Actually, the website will be going up in about 2 weeks. But if you want to check it out, just Facebook me or send me an email at hlscomedy@yahoo.com or Gmail or flexed out at fucking hanging around Paul. Flexed out at yahoo.com. God damn. Well, at least you know it works, because hell, I can't talk to save my life.
Well, here's the funny thing is we don't smoke in studio, so we actually have to walk outside, which, okay, so outside is I know.
And this is my own grow.
Yeah, that's your own grow now. So, and what is the flavor that you got twisted up?
I have Northern Lights twisted up. I have Black Dominica twisted up. I have Granddaddy Purple, Gorilla Glue, and I have my favorite sherbet.
Your favorite sherbet. Ooh, there you go. So now, like I was just saying, if we walk outside here to downtown San Francisco, we're at the corner of 7th and Market in San Francisco. And I'll go back to the non-Portacam so you guys can see us back where we were. Yeah, let's do that.
Meet us on the corner of 7th and Market and let's get lit.
Yeah, meet us down at the corner of 7th Market and we'll be there. We're underneath the Oddfellows building.
Oh, yeah.
So, the famed Oddfellows building. We love it here. We've actually, I found this place home, I think 8 years ago, under previous management. Let's just say it that way.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. If you guys want to get that story, that's a whole different podcast. That's going to take us all day to talk about.
Oh yeah,
and we who knows?
Yeah, you never know. But one thing, people, if you're listening, get out to see live comedy.
Right.
Because that's one thing that's going to brighten up your day, week, month, year. Go out, take someone with you. Enjoy it. And go see local comics. You know what the big guys are doing. Go out and meet
by the way, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just got a little THC juice pocket in my seltzer.
Oh, you didn't stir?
Oh no, I've been stirring, but that was good. That was a little. I was like, there's a little maple syrup in your bottle.
The cool thing is,
get out and support live comedy. How can I cut you off from saying that? Get out and support live comedy. What were you saying? Go on.
Because weed takes precedent over everything.
I'm just telling you. I took a little swig and I was like, ooh, that's a little sweet.
Oh yeah. No, what I'm saying is, we get a lot of open mic comedies, a lot of showcases, and people walk past and they just look through windows. Bring y'all asses in. Come grab a seat. Grab a beer. Some of these places got really good food.
They have good food. They have good entertainment. They need your support. Boy, I was a supporter of small businesses before this all happened, hence. Now, you gotta be. Otherwise, we're just gonna be a slave to every corp.
Yep. So, my thing is, man, I try to shop small. I shop at local places. I want to make sure that our money stays local.
Yeah, they used to say, what is it? Think, or what is it? Act locally, think globally.
Yep.
No, just think locally.
Yeah, and another cool thing that I do with my oils also, I have a couple friends that are in the armed forces that have PTSD.
Right.
And they freaking love it. You know, I don't even, I give them a pretty good price on it because, for them, they're basically paying for me dropping it off. I usually give it to them, basically dirt free because they took care of us. Without them, we wouldn't have any freedoms, our armed forces. So if you see an armed force person, say hi. Don't give them a hug because they might punch you in the fucking mouth. But,
Thank you for your service. Don't go up tapping on them like Mike Tyson on an airplane.
Good Lord. Who was the idiot that did that? My God.
Well, at least he took the attention off the slap.
Yeah. Will Smith should be thanking Mike Tyson.
Right now, he's just like, "Dear Mike,
thank you very, very much for that ass whipping on that plane."
I know you took the heat off this brother. Thank you very much,
man.
Oh my gosh! So we got viewers. We got viewers on Twitch. Want to say hi to people out at Twitch. Also, we got viewers on Facebook. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you guys for tuning in.
It's us. I mean, this is what we got to do. So I'm at edgestudiosonline.com. Go there. We're live on Studio 1A. That's right. You can go to the menu, go live, Studio 1A if you're in your work day. Definitely put on your headphones because this isn't exactly what they call safe for work.
Oh, yeah. This is not. Unless you're working with adults, and they understand what adult language is, not these PG companies.
Right. And if you're on Facebook, and you have the kids in the background, again, it is what it is, but we're not dropping all this stuff, but we're being real. We're in a building that on the side of it, the mural says truth.
Boom, and we're speaking it.
That's it.
And another thing about the truth, your kids might know more about this than you do, so you might want to take it in.
Yeah.
Because, man.
If you don't know, your kids could probably educate you.
Yeah, because what surprised me on my way here today, I kind of lost my voice, so I do apologize, people. But I got caught up in a protest outside.
Right.
And there were a bunch of young kids, which blew my mind, talking about climate change. So if these kids are out here doing it, older people, we're probably part of the cause because, I'm a product of the 70s and 80s, but everybody's got to do their part.
Right.
We all got to do our part or, in the next 20, 30 years, we're going to be... breathing like all of us got asthma.
Right.
So, don't wait until it's too late, because they're going to be sitting up here with a fucking face mask on for real, talking about, oh, man, I can't go outside because I can cut the air.
Right.
It's going to be bad, man. And these politicians don't care because they're on their way out.
Well, and the funny thing is we always thought, okay, it's going to be our kids or our kids' kids that are going to have to deal with this. We're going to be dealing with this shit. It's
accelerated because they don't care.
Right.
They're polluting like it's nobody.
Well, that's the other thing is like, one of my current jokes or one of my old, anyway, is that, oh shit, I better get serious. I'm recycling. Yeah. This is going in the little blue bin today.
Yeah. Every little bit counts.
Yeah, every little bit helps, but holy shit, we're beyond that, folks.
Yeah. But one thing that I found that's different, I did a show up on a farm. Okay. And one scared shit out of me because I didn't know they had farms out that far, and why would they have a party in one? The only thing I've known that's happened in barns is murders, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Jason, shit like that.
Yeah, whenever there's a barn, it's either there's kids in a hayride or there's somebody with a hatchet.
Yeah, but
nothing really in between.
But the cool thing about being out in the country is the country air. You can tell the difference between the air in the city and the country. Because when we're out there, I did not cough, I didn't spit, I didn't sneeze, none of that. But as soon as I get back into the city, I can't breathe and my nose is running. I feel like my face is about to explode.
Well, it's funny. When I go from the Bay to, let's say, the Central Valley, which is just, right over the Altamont Pass from here, you get out of the nasty Bay air and all the congestion, but then you start getting all the agricultural stuff.
Yeah.
So you go from going, oh, toxic city, Bay Area, then you get the Central Valley and you're like,
oh cow shit, my God.
Cow shit, almond dust.
Yeah.
And you're walking around going,
yeah, you damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Right.
And if people don't get serious, we're all going to be like living around like we're on Mars. Walking around with fucking things on our head and shit, man. we're gonna look like Martians. I'm serious.
Now, we can check you out at on Instagram at HLS Comics, also Facebook at Hen Singleton. What's some plugs? What you got going on in the future, man?
Actually, I got a movie that's out right now on Netflix. It's on Netflix, Amazon. It's on all the local streaming things. It's called Cheo. And I'm not playing
Cheo,
just
spell that for me.
Cheo, and I'm not just playing an extra. I actually have a lot of lines, almost more than the damn.
You have more lines than Al Pacino and Scarface, if you know what I mean.
But yeah, you can check me out at any local club. I'm getting my feet back wet, trying to get my. I want to get my hour, long show recorded. I mean, I have headlining material, but I want to get my. I want to put my foot in the water and put a recording out there.
Right.
And do an album or something.
It makes sense. Okay, cool. So, and how are you going to
get it done? I have no idea.
Yeah, I was going to say, how are you going to produce it? I know a great studio in San Francisco. It's really close, nearby. It's almost, you can almost walk to it from here.
I might have to look into that.
Yeah.
Wonder how many people can I get in here, or should I just use a laugh track?
Yeah, that's also, here's my shameless plug. We're actually running a special here at edstudiosonline.com, and so definitely check us out. We're trying to get unique personalities in here. It doesn't matter if it's about comedy, music, sports, talk, commentary.
Motivation.
Motivation. Yeah, you're a motivational speaker. There's a good segue. Yep. Even motivational speakers. You can be the Tony Robbins of Ed Studios Online.
Yep, and my motto is, if nobody's paying your bills, putting money in your pocket, putting food and clothes in your back, fuck them.
If they're not doing something positive in your life, you have to cut them.
Yeah, I mean, because you got so many toxic people out here, man.
Oh my gosh!
And you get people that's always talking about them. Look on your social media. I can't believe this bitch. Oh my god,
As soon as I get off this, there's gonna be something.
Oh yeah.
I don't even want to log into Facebook anymore.
Why did you have that guy on there? All he did was swear. Yes, I swear a lot. They call me a sailor.
They call me a sailor.
But, I enjoy life. And there's a lot of people that don't enjoy life. They get up and they're sour all the fucking time. Man, every day above ground is a good day. And that's the way I live it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I woke up today. It's going to be a good day.
Yeah. Some people wake up, who can I fuck with today?
Right. My grandfather used to call them shit disturbers.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I mean... And one thing I did was really crazy, and doing it in this day and age, I should know better. But, I told myself, everybody I see today, I'm going to say hello and I'm going to smile. And I'm, just to see what kind of feedback the world give me.
Right.
And boy, was it shitty. Oh my God. I had this black lady. I said, hey, sister, how you doing? She looked at me, rolled her eyes, and went and walked past. I'm like, what?
Really?
All I said was hi. I was at Kaiser getting my blood pressure medication. This lady, I'm like, how you doing, ma'am? White lady. She grabbed her purse and walked to the end of the line. I'm like, you bitch. I'm like, what the hell?
Whoa.
I'm like, but I have one person that said hello back.
Now, we're going to take a break in about 2 minutes so we can go get heavily medicated. So if you're at the corner of 7th and Market, we'll see you there. We'll see you underneath the neon sign that says Odd Fellows. There'll be 2 Odd Fellows underneath the Odd Fellows sign.
That would be us.
So that'll be us. We'll be coming back. We'll do another 15-minute segment, but I'm going to get you back to some of our canned content. Again, I'm joined by comedian and actor Hen Singleton. And what's the name of your new brand?
It's called Goddamn.
I like it, man. Goddamn.
It's called the HLS line. It's Focus and Zeke the Flavor Freak Treats.
There you go. So we're not going far, folks, but we'll be going away. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. We'll have some live programming. So if you're listening to edstudiosonline.com, there'll be that content. It's original content. Please tune in. If you're on the interwebs like Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, We'll be back when it's original content and not canned stuff out of the server. For myself, Hen Singleton, and the rest of us here at Ed Studios, keep standing up. We'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, guys?